In Money Talks, a bear attack for investors. Here's Edward Jones financial advisor Allison Gilman-Aquino with more. Good morning.
Good morning, Sean. We were just talking a little bit about the market gyrations that
Just
happened
in one
yesterday.
day.
Yeah, it's been kind of nuts lately. And just like a bear attack, what happened yesterday happened suddenly and without a lot of warning. A bear market is defined by a 20% loss in value. And that's what's recently happened to many investments. Since bear markets happen on average about every 3 to 4 years, this is one of the not so pleasant parts of being a long-term investor. It's due in large part to fear dominating fundamentals and then a lot of overreaction.
Yeah, plenty of that. And you say there are a couple of reasons for this.
Yeah, I think the first thing, the really overriding factor is government debt, whether it be in this country or in the Eurozone. What happened this week so far is in large part caused by Greece's projection that it's going to miss deficit reduction targets that are required to qualify for additional bailout funds. Now, the second reason is slower economic growth. There are a lot of people out there worried that we're headed for another recession based on several months of what's been mixed economic news. The good news, like we were just talking about, tends to get drowned out by the things that are grabbing the headlines, which is, what's going on in Greece these days.
Right, and yeah, as far as Europe goes, with Greece especially, waiting is the hardest part.
And that's a fact. Investors like to see things correct themselves quickly. That just doesn't seem to be happening here. So it's like getting to the commercial break in one of your favorite morning TV news programs. You just get to it, and it seems like the breaks just get longer and longer, and then you get more anxious. Unfortunately, there is no fast forward button you can press. There is no easy button to make this situation resolve itself sooner rather than later. That's when investors get frustrated waiting, and that's what creates all the volatility that's out there.
So what do you say then with people in these points here? What can they do?
Well, I was just talking to somebody at the station this morning on my way into the studio. He said, I'm just not looking right now. And I said, you know what? Yeah. You're probably doing yourself a favor because
it's the easiest method, right? Ignorance is bliss.
Or it's just, when do you look? Did you look yesterday when the market was down, way down, or did you look at the end of the day when the market was up and you said, wow, I just missed all that? I think the thing that you've got to remember is that market pullbacks do happen regularly, just like those commercial breaks I was talking about during your favorite TV shows. Now, they're rarely as severe as the one we experienced back in 2008, but of course, that's everybody's most recent frame of reference. So if you're looking to survive, you need to rely on your patience, your discipline, and here's the key, you've got to control your emotions. If you're looking to make lemonade out of lemons, look for opportunities to buy good quality investments at lower prices brought about by the recent sell-off. Also, make sure you've got the proper balance to help you handle the volatility, because it is likely that we'll be seeing it for a while longer. Just like I spoke this morning to the gentleman on the way into the studio, I said if there's one, silver lining, look at it as each time you're making your 401k contribution, each time you get paid, at least right now you're buying low, and thank goodness for a lot of people, this isn't money they need today or tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Allison Gilman-Aquino. Allison, thank you.
You're welcome.
And if you have any questions, any concerns, go ahead and email them. Wake up 6 at fox6now.com. Rob?